Hello everyone and welcome. Crash here. This is RTA Motorsports and good morning, good afternoon, good evening depending on where you are in the world. We got some coffee here. We're doing some more testing with this Porsche 911 RSR all morning pretty much. I think we got it settled where I need it. I don't know if we're actually going to be fully competitive with the guys that are running the really fast times, but we're going to give it our best shot. Again, we do have motion going. We do have the Prosimu T1000 3 degrees of freedom motion rig going here. And we're going to jump into a race session. This is at IMSA+. And we'll see how it works. You know, it's a 45-minute race session. Last few races, it's been killing our safety rating. For some reason at IMSA, we've been completely getting wrecked out. Last race, it was pretty frustrating. We completely got, before the first turn, spun right into the wall, which was very, very frustrating. But we kind of still was able to save the night. We jumped into some Assetto Corsa, then we jumped into some Project Cars 2, and that was all fun. And let's move everything around so that way we can see what's going on. And hopefully we don't do a selfie stream today. I ended up having to cut some of that off the video because we actually accidentally yesterday did a selfie stream. Sorry for your ears here. Let's mute this. There we go. I think that's a lot better. Gonna boost up the volume just a tad bit. Can't really tell which way I'm going here. Boom, boom. All right, there we go. That's a little bit better. So, yeah, all in all, the race yesterday did not work out too well for us. We have about 10 minutes before the race starts, so we should be able to get a little bit of practice in, other than the testing that we have already done today. So I'm pretty happy. I think we should be able to drive a competent race, hopefully. There's still some areas that we're a little bit wary about that we still need more practice on. Here, let's boost the gain up just a little bit more. There we go. I like that a lot better. There we go. All right, and let's see. So you guys are going to see me kind of touching this pad over here, and I showed it yesterday during the live stream yesterday, but I'm really, really enjoying this thing. We have a Elgato Stream Deck here, and this thing is awesome. I have just one button over here to start my entire rig up in SimTools. I have one button for Steam VR, one button for each of the different presets here in OBS. I know a lot of you guys stream, so I wanted to show you guys this. One button kind of opens up YouTube, my dashboard. The other button opens up the live stream page. And then you could change profile. So this is another screen here for all the different simulators. And then, you know, this button here shows how many active live viewers there are at the moment. So you don't actually have to have the dashboard page up. You could have presets for certain just text messages, push the button, and a message goes out to y'all. For instance, that message that's right there on the top of the screen was just a push of a button, which was really nice. And then we have our normal splash page that we set up there as just our normal welcome open wallpaper. It's our page icon. So yeah, overall been very happy with this thing. It works very good. Mute mic, headphone mic, mute the microphone in the headphones is very useful tool as far as like not having to click on the desktop and mute things through there, or click in OBS and mute things through there. You just push a button real quick and mute each part of the stream. So we just muted at the push of a button, the actual stream itself, the gameplay. I just said, or I can mute the mic altogether. Yeah, it's just really useful. If you guys stream, try to get this thing on sale. It's very, very handy, very useful. Especially if you're only streaming with like one monitor and the gameplay is going to take up your entire monitor. This could almost act like, you know, another utility tool, so that way you can kind of see everything. There's no real way to check, you know, of course, chat messages or anything like that, but very useful tool. I'm very happy with it so far. I do want to, in this stream here, I do want to shut off chat because yesterday they were going absolutely crazy. Afterwards, I managed to cut it off just beforehand, so you guys didn't hear that. But, yeah, after the colliding that we went through. All right, so let's get going with the, let's go to race view. Let's get on track and let's start practicing. Oh, someone crashed right there. Way on the grass. Oh no! A lot of colliding. So far we have 86 people registered for this upcoming race, so this one turn here used to get us quite a bit. Corvette Daytona blowing us by. Way too fast. I was kind of following that Corvette. Oh man. So this is an open practice session, so if things happen, it's really not the end of the world. I was trying to let that guy behind me go. Thought he would have been a little bit faster than me, but he ended up spinning out himself. Everyone seems to be having a hard time during practice session today. Oh, come on. We didn't slow down enough. Can't do this stuff during the race. So far we have 102 registered. A lot of people starting to disconnect. I kind of wonder if the race session is getting ready to start. Still should have about 2 minutes. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to want to make sure, being that we're in VR, that we get out and get in as fast as we can. Because it takes a little bit longer to load up IMSA. Where's the mouse? There we go. All right. Hey, Norman, how you doing, buddy? How's everything going? How's the weather down in the Bermuda Islands? And thank you so much for joining in, everyone. We're going to be starting this race session here. We're probably not going to have much in the way of practice time. It's probably going to be all qualifying and then straight to the race. The race, again, is a 45-minute session, race session. Again, we're driving the Porsche 911 RSR at IMSA. Sorry about the delayed access in your live broadcast. Oh, as far as when you were able to join, or is there a delay that you're experiencing? But yeah, no problem. If you're joining in now, that's awesome. See, what I really would like is to be able to have that community tab that a lot of people are, that a lot of YouTubers have, and they could post basically on YouTube itself hey, we're going to be live streaming at this time, or, you know, they schedule a video or anything like that. Until we hit 10,000 subscribers, we won't get that tab. So it's kind of like it's unless I create a schedule, which is hard for me to do with my variable work schedule. It's a little bit hard to let you all know that we're going to be live streaming beforehand. So no big deal. Whenever you join in, and I appreciate when you arrive. Definitely. I'm gonna switch this over while I remember, so that way we don't have another selfie stream. But without a doubt, once we hit 10,000 subscribers, or we get that community tab so I can post messages and let you all know when we're going to live stream, it's going to be a lot easier to let you all know when we're going to be doing things. Alright, practice session is over, so we're going to jump right into qualifying. My goal with qualifying is just make sure we get some laps down. Try not to take too many risky chances that will prevent us from putting laps down. Like that? Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. I hope this is not indicative of what's going to be going on. This race. So crazy how different the track can feel from my practice session to the race session beforehand, because we did a private practice session and this car feels totally different.
Green flag, green flag. Alright man, just know it's your first time left.
We're getting there. We're almost around the track.
Down you go.
Once the tires are warmed up, car is feeling a little bit better. I'm being so cautious right now, though. I don't know if it's really overly obvious. Just the track conditions feel totally different than what I was practicing with earlier before the stream. Turn! It definitely cost us some time there, but at least we didn't get an off-track incident. That was a 1:44.7. We're like 2 seconds off of our practice time on our private practice session. Much faster than yesterday's time, though. So hopefully put us in a better position. See, we got about 1:56 left. Woo! I hope you have a great race unlike yesterday. Yeah, definitely. Yesterday was quite unfortunate. I expect P1 at the checkered flag. Yeah, I hope so. In the garage, watching and fixing. Hey everyone, that's my pops. You could say hello to Crash Senior. Norman, you're at a party with your family. Come on, you don't have to check in now. Thank you so much. But I had to check in and give support to your channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But seriously, enjoy your family. Come back later. Maybe watch the replay afterwards. I'll post it up as soon as I can afterwards. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for joining in. Wish me luck. This is going to be a tough race. I'm really kind of nervous about this race because every time we've been here, we've built our safety rating up quite a bit to a point that I was really proud of. And then every race we have done here thus far, we've been crashed out of. We have not been able to finish a race, unfortunately, at IMSA with this Porsche 911 RSR. Some of it's been my fault. The last race that we did yesterday wasn't my fault, but it happens. That's what happens. There's no blame card anywhere. It happened that way. So let's see how much time we have left. I think we should be gridding up. Oh, I just bumped this a little bit. There we go. 2, 1, and there we go. All right, so we're going to be gridding up. Let's see where we're going to be gridding. Kind of curious if we're going to be halfway up through the pack or not. No, we are way down there. So 144 today was not good enough. We've been getting 142s during our private practice. And I think it's because there's a little bit less anxiety, a little bit more confidence that you're not going to be punted out of a race. So that would only put us like halfway through the pack. We're down towards the bottom. No other class vehicles here. We got 34 people in this race completely. We're going to be starting 24. So 10 places up from back. Everyone's in the 140s range. So We have a lot of work that we would have to do, but this is the end. This is the end of the race session. I mean, this is the end of the race week, so I think Imola, we're just gonna have to call it quits because, well, we're gonna be starting a new race week, so new track location. Hopefully everything looks and sounds good. Definitely try to at least finish the race this time. That's kind of the goal. Let's finish the race. Let's not get that many incident points. I just hate being such towards the back of the pack because there's always some sort of incident up ahead. And this track here is not really wide enough or have enough like different runoff spots that you could really try to avoid anything. This grass is very slick, and the turned areas are not really banked at all. That's the hard part about Imola. It's a very flat track, so it just makes it real difficult to overtake on the inside or, you know, really try to do anything other than stay on the optimal racing line. It's a very difficult track in that regard.
Catch the 12 car. Catch the 25 car. Catch the 13 car. Catch the 13 car.
We're gonna keep our distance a little bit. Because yesterday, that's how we got to one of our first collisions. Got green flag, and then everyone stopped ahead of us.
Catch the 13 car. Green, green, green.
Kind of saw that guy was going to try to do that, come up on the inside. In the Ferrari.
You got one on your left. Still there. Still there. You got a slow car up ahead. 3 wide, you're on the right. Car on your left. 2 wide there. Clear on the left. Car on your left. All clear, all clear. You got one on your left. We have a slow car on the right. Clear
whoa, 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 whoa!
Go left, car on your left.
Guy just came right across me.
Clear.
We didn't get a... Oh, we did get... When he came across my front bumper, that's when we got the 4 times.
One on your left. Go there, work your line. Go there, work your line. Stay right. Clear on the left. Car on your left. All clear, all clear. Car on your right. Clear on the right.
Trying to leave people room. I'm causing myself to have mistakes. Need to stop doing that. right, so far we're still on the track at least. Trailing right behind these two Ferraris here. Oh, someone just pit in. That front end jumping. We were hopping there for a second. You're now 18th.
Got a closer on the right. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. You got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
Hope we're not starting to lose it. Got to slow down more in that area. Take the lap down car. Move to the side. Let the 19 by. I find if I downshift to second gear, the car gets a lot more unpredictable and a little bit more tail happy through that area. If I just slow it way down. That was a 143, by the way. Probably one of my fastest laps during a race session. But we're getting closer to that practice lap time that we're used to. But yeah, if I slow down more in third gear, I feel like the car is more controllable through that area. On the 143.8. People ask if I like racing in VR, and being able to look into the corners is so much more natural. Something that's hard to do on a single screen unless you have, I forgot what that's called, Track IR. on triple screens, you can do it. Especially there's a lot of really wide screens. A lot of really beautiful screens out there. But in VR, it just feels so much more natural. You feel like you're in the car. We really should be downshift in a third before that corner instead of before that corner.
Got a slow car on the left. Got a slow car on the left.
That was a lap car getting tangled up with some place cars there. Went after that one way too fast, way too hot to that corner. 4, 3, 2. Last lap was a 1:44.2, so you could already see, like, we're already pulling a lot faster lap times on the race than we were during qualifying. And I think it's just us getting more comfortable with the track conditions. We need to set our practice to be more like the race track conditions. So far, we're 17th. We started 24th, I want to say, or... I think we're actually 16th. The 15th place guy is behind us. So we're actually 16th now. Got 27 minutes left of this session. A 45-minute race. Yep, we are currently 16th.
on your right. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
I don't want to create an incident. I think we're just going to hang back. Cause us both to be slower. Having to try to compensate with each other to try to get me around, but I don't think it was worth it in the end because now the guys behind us are catching up. We got so much more of a race left to go. Oh, you got a cut track warning probably. That was a 143.8 again. $143.7. Woo, baby! Got an off-track warning on that one. Getting too testy, so we're at 12th place now. Moved up quite a bit.
You have about 5 laps to go left. Got one on your left. Clear on the left.
See where we're at. 20 minutes in.
Go left. Alright, man, that car is flat now.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to pit in. Woo, the car's getting so sketchy right now.
Go left. Alright, man, that car is flat now.
Oh man, that was intense. I can't believe we made it this far so far. So we're pitting in 12th place, 12th position. Got some cars in here with some damage. Alright, got some new tires, fueled up, ready to go. We're going to be behind the 19th or the 17th place car. We're now 18th. Once everyone pits in, it normally normalizes pretty quickly. We're going to be on some cold tires, so we have to take it nice and easy. So the tires warm up. So we pit in at 12th. Came out 18th. And seeing a few more laps how everything kind of works out.
Got a filter on the left. Go right. Go right.
Poor guy's just trying to limp it to the pits as best as he can.
Got a filter on the right. Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
Get get off the track. Shit.
Car on your right.
Excuse my French,
Clear on the
everyone.
right.
My fault. Completely my fault. I spun and came back on track. It cost us a lot of incident points. New tires got us. Also, I was able to tell that we didn't quite slow down enough.
Got one on your left. Clear on the left.
Got the second place car coming up behind us.
left.
That was terrible. That was terrible. Came in too hot, not enough brake. We didn't set up the entrance wide enough. Guy behind me just lost it. Seven minutes left of the race. Got the second place guy back behind us again, Gabriel. Once he gets closer, I'm going to try to give him a safe passage. I was kind of hoping he would get enough run on me here. You can let him pass on this front straight, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
Got one on your left.
There we go.
Clear, all clear.
See cars kind of splintering all over behind us. I don't know what he thought he was going to achieve by coming on the track like that. Almost sent us off the track. Try to avoid him.
Got one on your right. We're on the right. Got one on your left. All clear, all clear. Got one on your left. We're on the left. Got one on your left. We're on the left.
Another fourth place car is right to our left. I'm going to try to let him by. Behind the second, third, and fourth place car, they're having a very heated battle.
On your left.
Come on, buddy.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Went at it way too hot. Didn't realize it was too late.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Getting a little distracted. I'm getting a little bit of like wobble from my wheelbase. I don't know if it's my wheel or the wheelbase moving on the rig. I don't know if it's loosening up from the rig. I can't really tell. But it keeps moving. My wheel keeps moving out to the left. I don't know if it's... See that there? I don't know if it's the... Oh, it's the whole wheelbase. So it's distracted the living heck out of me. I didn't want to mention it at first because I was kind of afraid my wheelbase was breaking, but... I'm going to have to tighten that wheelbase down. You can see it here. It's kind of scaring me a little bit during the race. It distracted me a lot. I'm going to have to figure out what bolt that is that's loose and tighten that up. Jeez. Might have to put some thread locker on there because I had quite a few incidences because I'm just trying to think in my mind what the heck is going on with this thing. Getting worried that my wheelbase is now breaking. Meanwhile, it's just my base is loose. Whew. So before we pit in, we were, well, actually at the start of the race, if you're just joining in, we started 25th. Before we pit in, we were 12th. Upon exiting the pits, I think we were like 17th, 18th, I can't really. Kind of moved a few places here and there. We are now back to 18th. I thought we would move up quite a bit more as everyone pit in, but not the case. And checkered flag. One of our first race finishes for Imola.
It's over. We'll get them next time.
So we finished 18th, it looks like. Let's see. Oh, woo! That was something. Stubby, thank you so much. Taz87, how are you doing? Yeah, it's been a real long time. We've been kind of unfortunately getting crashed out of iRacing at Imola. So this is kind of a big moment for us actually finishing a race here. Let's go to our face view here. Boom. You can see our sweaty apparel here that we're wearing on our face. Oh yeah. iRacing definitely gets your heart pumping. Gets your adrenaline going. And all these studio lights are not helping. But yeah, this was freaking me out during the race. And it started about 5 minutes into the race, I'm guessing. You know, you kind of lose track of time when you're in the rig. But it felt like about 5 minutes in, this started happening. And I thought it was this. And when we pit in, you probably noticed I was like reaching down here for something. What was I reaching for? I was reaching for the safety pin on the wheel, the set screw, which actually is a little bit loose. So we're going to have to make sure we put some, just a little dab of thread locker on there because it's loose a little bit. But I was afraid that my quick release or the output shaft on my Fanatec V2.5 was moving. And it was freaking me out. So it kept distracting me and pulling me out of concentration. Meanwhile, it's the whole wheelbase itself is moving on the rig, which is an easy fix by comparison. Actually, let me see if this McLaren GT3 Allen will will work. Nope. It's much smaller than that. Okay. So we'll get that kind of sorted, and we'll definitely get them next time. Let's see what's going to be going on this coming week, or this week, I should say. Let's see. We got Road America's next. That's awesome. Then we have Nürburgring Grand Prix. Okay. So 3.2 miles, 16 turns, configurations 12. Okay. But yeah. Shouldn't be too bad there. So we got a little bit of a bump of our safety rating because our safety rating this week has been getting trashed because of just simply all the wrecks that were happening during the IMSA races. We almost had a bad one today. Some guy came right across the front of our car and kind of started us with our incident points. So he was on our left side during a turn. I was a little bit towards the middle of the track, and I guess maybe he went on the grass a little bit and just came right across the front of our car and clipped us. So that was kind of the start of things, and I kind of expected something to happen, and then we had quite a few little like runoffs here and there. Nothing too serious, nothing too bad, but they add up, and they add up quick. So as far as incident points, we ended up getting, I think it was like 11 or 12 this race. But this is the first race at Imola we were able to finish, which was good because kind of gets us back in the groove of things. Had a really good time watching the race. Awesome. Thank you so much. B Driver Sims. Intense. It really was. Hey, can I tell the wife I can lose weight Iracing? Hey, I'm not saying you can or can't. I'm just saying I sweat it out like crazy, and when I'm done, normally I'm pretty sore. I still go to the gym. I'm trying to be more present in the gym, and actually today I need to go again. But normally my legs are pretty sore, my arms, my shoulders especially, because I tend to tense up, and that's probably how I loosened my wheelbase on my rig itself, is from tensing up in some of these corners when we knew we were going way too fast into them. But yeah, I wouldn't doubt that there is some truth to be told that you can lose weight. And you know, these desktops, they dump a lot of heat in the rooms. I have studio lights here that are really getting everything warm and toasty in this room. VR makes everything warm and toasty. So all in all, it's kind of like a sauna in here that smells like crash. It smells like me, so pretty gross, but it is what it is at this point. Let's see how many people are inside the chat, inside actually watching here. So we're gonna be taking a little bit of a break. I don't know if we're gonna do another race session here. We very well might do some Project Cars 2 action, but we got another race starting in about 45 minutes. Just going to take a moment so that way we can kind of get something to drink. I do have some of my coffee left. Oh, but we got to warm that up. We definitely got to warm that up. But yeah, I need to drink some water and whatnot, and just get some food down the old gullet. And then we will resume possibly with another race session today. So just a request for all of y'all, if you could please hit that like button. That subscribe button is a big one. Please hit that subscribe button. What we're trying to get to is 10,000 subscribers. That's our next goal. I want to be able to basically open up that communities tab and let you all know when we're going to live stream a little bit easier, because right now it's very random, and I have no real good way of letting you all know that we're going to be live streaming ahead of time. With the communities tab, it's going to allow us to kind of just post a message just saying, hey, you know, catch us in about 45 minutes, or tomorrow we're going to be streaming at this time. So that way you all know what's going on a lot easier. We could schedule the streams, but you know, with all subscriptions, if you schedule a stream, it kind of gets buried in your subscription history and subscription feed. But I think it would be a lot easier if we just had that communities tab. So hit that subscribe button and let us know what you want to see. I know there's a little bit more of a pull that we're going to be going into a lot more Project Cars 2. Yesterday we did a stream and we had a blast with Project Cars 2, and I want to do that race again. That race was absolutely awesome, and if you didn't see yesterday's feed, definitely check it out. That was an absolute blast. And also soon what I want to do is a question and answer session. I'm getting a lot of questions, and I think we're going to kind of get that going real soon. Question and answer session on everything basically sim racing, pertaining to the rig, pertaining to our streaming setup. I'm getting a ton of questions. I could really do it now. I'm thinking that we could really get this going now with the existing questions that we have. But yeah, we're going to be doing a question and answer session soon. So if you have any questions, leave them in these videos, because really I check out almost every single comment that's left on these videos. I really do, and I try to reply to them in a timely fashion. So yeah, any questions you may have, leave them in the comment box of this video. I already have a few questions lined up that we're going to be doing for that video. And as usual, hit that reminder bell because, as I said, being that we're not at 10,000 subscribers, it's kind of hard to let you all know when we're going to be live streaming. It is at random points of the day pretty often now due to just work schedule and live. So hit that reminder bell so you know when we're going live. We're going to be going live again in just a little bit. I just need to step away real fast so that way we can get some things done, and then we'll be back. So hit that reminder bell. And so as usual, thank you so much. I'm Crash. This is RTA Motorsports, and we'll see you all next time.